So our catalytic assay is going to be conducted in one of these. This is a cuvette, but this is a special cuvette. This is a special cuvette because, as you'll see on the side of the box, it's labeled UV. So this is a cuvette that will absorb light, the cuvette itself will not absorb light within the visible, or the UV spectrum. So what that means is any solutions that are in here that absorb light within the UV spectrum, this cuvette will not interfere. Now, our visible light spectrum cuvettes, they do have a tendency to interfere within the UV spectrum, which is why we have to use one of these UV cuvettes. Specifically, the reason for that is our reagent, NADH, or our product NADH will absorb light at 340 nanometers. It's unique. It will absorb light at 340 nanometers and basically nothing else will. So in order to put this kind of mixture together, what you're going to do is get your mechanical pipettement and adjust it to approximately 650 microliters. 650 microliters, you're going to get your buffer. Whether that's the CAPS buffer or the sodium phosphate buffer, you'll get 650 microliters added to this cuvette. Then you'll get 150 microliters of the sodium phosphate solution. Then 150 microliters of the NADH solution. At that point in time, what you're ready to do is you're ready to effectively blank this solution and blank your spectrophotometer. Because the next thing that you're going to add after you've blanked it is 50 microliters of your enzyme. Now, you are going to have the opportunity to use all of the different enzyme samples that you have. The whole cell extract, the 15K spin, the 40% supernatant, the 65% supernatant, and if you dialyze the sample, you're able to take 50 microliters from that dialysis mixture and determine whether or not that sample has any lactate dehydrogenase activity. So if I count correctly, that's the whole cell extract, the 15K RPM, the 40% supernatant, the 65% supernatant, and that dialyzed pellet. If you have the pellet preserved and you don't have, if you have the pellet preserved, don't worry about doing that. Instead, do the dialyzed sample. So that's 5 samples. You're going to compare them in each of these 2 buffers. So what that means is you'll do a total of 10 catalytic assays. Now, the trickiest part about the catalytic assays is what I'm about to show you on the spectrophotometer. And I'm going to use the Bio-Rad Smart Spec Plus, the older instrument, just because it's a little bit more, a little bit easier to manipulate. Not manipulate like change, but instead control. All right,